all the things that I've learned in my personal journey, a very important quote, I'd say, not sure who said it, but I've heard it, is the fact that your level of success will never exceed your level of personal development, right? Your level of success will never exceed your level of personal development. So it doesn't matter how much money you make, it doesn't matter where you're at right now, okay, financially, right? If you have that body, if you can travel the world, if you have the freedom, right? There's always something that you can do to grow, okay? Personal development is first and foremost. And it's so important that you guys understand this because, you know, if I wake up one day and I make $1 million, if I'm not aligned with my habits, if I'm not waking up early, if I'm not eating healthy, if I'm not exercising, if I'm not being accountable and saying what I'm going to do, then I don't deserve that, $1 million or whatever it is, right? Because God isn't going to let me have it. So you need to tap into your higher self. Every single decision that you make in your life, you need to see it as in how can this help me throughout my journey? How is this going to take me to a place where I can finally be proud of who I am becoming? Who am I creating? Why am I creating this person? And once you understand that, you will go far. Your level of success will never exceed your level of personal development. And the thing is, guys, like, a lot of people think that personal development is all about money. Personal development means you are a master of self in all areas of life. Financially, relationships, spirituality, okay, physically, mentally, emotionally. Like, there's so many different factors. Every single aspect of your life. And you need to try in your mastering self. You need to keep trying to master yourself. It's so crucial that you guys see this as an opportunity to grow. It doesn't matter where you're at right now. It doesn't matter where you want to be. All that matters is the process. It's the thing in between. Where am I right now? Where I want to be. And in the middle, what are you going to do in order to get to that area where you want to be? What are you going to do in order to get to that mindset that, okay, if I want to get to that point where I'm able to finally be happy with the way I look, where I'm able to finally be happy with how much money I make, with being able to take care of my family and travel the world, with being able to have freedom and do what I love and change the lives of people, right, around me. It doesn't just have to be my family, it's my friends, people I just met, whoever it is, right? Everyone has a gift in this life. I need to tap into your full potential. And I think a lot of people are so weak in that way, where they think that everything is about the money, or everything is about fitness, or everything is about, family, right? Family is so important, right? Finances are so important. You being, in touch with your spiritual self is so important. You tapping in with your inner self is so important, right? Physically, you being jacked as a man is so important, which I think a lot of people are lacking these days, right? There are so many different factors that you guys have to take in place, okay? Self-development is one of the most important things any man can do. And most of you people who watch those videos are men. I know that for a fact, right? Because my audience is tailored to you guys, right? Whether it's a younger generation or the people who have been watching me in their 20s or 30s, right? You can see me grinding my ass off, and it doesn't matter if it's just the gym, right? That's only one area of my life. I know I have so many other areas to work on. And that's showing you how humble I am in terms of growing and becoming the person that I truly admire. You guys need to focus on what exactly is your weakness in this world, right? And once you figure out your weakness, take action. Because I want every single one of you to see how you can tap into your full potential. I wasn't always even able to talk on this camera. I wasn't always confident. I wasn't always, going out and trying to talk to people, building that nice personality and whatever, right? I was lame, you know, and it just took practice. It took, life experiences and learning along the way. And most importantly, taking action. Because you don't take any action, if you don't bet on yourself, you will never grow. I learned that the hard way. And this is why I still preach fitness all the time. It's the reason why I started this page. Still the reason why I'm doing Instagram. Still the reason why I'm still talking to you guys on this camera. The number one thing for me is fitness, peak physical performance. Because you get your mind right, okay? You get your mind right, you challenge yourself, you bet on yourself, okay? I'm not telling you to invest millions of dollars into your fitness. I'm telling you to get on a proper plan that is sustainable in order to achieve your goals. Understanding your macronutrients, what training plan you should be doing, and sticking to it in the long term so that you don't have to fall behind and stay where you're at. Because a lot of people can change for the better. A lot of people are able to become the person that they want to be. And I want you guys to start thinking like the person you want to be. I won't be able to talk on this camera if I didn't believe in myself. You know how amount of times I got made fun of? Do you have any idea? When I'm flexing the videos, people are like, oh, why are you flexing? You're showing off. No, I'm actually flexing because I'm proud of who I am as a person. I'm confident, I'm able to flex, right? You guys aren't able to flex because you don't have that body type. You don't have, that strength that I have, that confidence that I have. You need to build the person before you can actually show it or show that person, right? So in other words, when I'm flexing, it's for a reason. It's to show you that I'm able to flex because of where I'm at right now. It doesn't mean I'm still happy with my body. There's a difference between being satisfied and being grateful, right? I am grateful for every single thing I have in my life right now. But I'm not satisfied. And why is that? Because I still have a whole long way to go, right? 5, 10, 15 years from now, who knows? If I'm still alive, who knows? Where will I be? Maybe a billionaire, maybe a trillionaire. Maybe you'll be seeing me every single day on social media. Who knows, right? But that's the thing, you gotta have that mentality. You call it ego, I call it confidence. You gotta have that confidence, guys, right? It's so annoying how, you want to become someone better, but you just keep slacking. You want to become someone better, you want to work on that business, you want to do better in your career, you want to do this, but you want to go out as well. And you want to, oh, yo, what's good, man? You want to go out for a drink and party in the club? Shut up, put that on the side. You can't simply do that. You're just always distracted with these things. Ever since I made it to Canada right now, because I'm living in Canada, if most of you don't know. Ever since I made it to Canada, I've been locked in for a year, okay? I don't go out, I barely go out. The only time I go out is maybe dinner like a few times a month, by the way, not even a week. And now throughout the summers, the most time I've went out, you can say most of my summer was me running outside. That counts as out for me. For you guys partying all day, because you're so not locked in, especially people my age smoking and drinking and doing drugs. A lot of you guys are just mentally gone. You need to rewire your mindset. I wasn't always this person. I wasn't always focused and locked in and come on, let's go, waking up at 5 a.m. We're gonna go on a run. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go in and try and challenge ourselves. Lift heavier every single week. Get down to a lower body fat percentage. Tracking my macros, every single macro. I wasn't always like that. I had to become the person that I wanted to become. And the only way I was able to do that was through understanding how it works, the process. What am I supposed to eat? How am I supposed to train? What is causing me to be disciplined, to not be lazy, right? What is it? What's stopping me as a person to achieving the life that I want? Nothing. It's just action. Discipline comes from action. And you taking action shows you how much of a person you are. So coming back to that quote, your level of success will never exceed your level of personal development. In all areas of life, you need to become the best version of yourself. I want to see every single one of you tap into your true potential. I want God to look down on you and be like, this is the human I created. Because when you die up there, when you are with Him up there, He wants to look at you and He wants to be like, this is the person who I've been looking for. When I die, I don't want to go up there and be disappointed with myself and be ashamed. I don't want Him to show me a screen and tell me this is who you were supposed to be, but you weren't Him. Do you have any idea how ashamed I would be? It would piss me off, 100%. That's why I never give up on my dreams. That's why I never give up on posting content, trying to inspire someone out there. Out of the 200 followers on Instagram, out of 20 subscribers on this YouTube channel, I try my best to give you guys the most valuable mindset tips, skills, whatever you guys want to call it, in order to tap into your full potential. Because I want you guys to really win. I want you guys to finally be proud in your own skin and give that person to the world, because you deserve more, your people deserve more, and it's not just about you, it's about your people, right? Because if you don't create the person that you truly want to be, then you won't be able to be that person that people want. So I believe in you. Stop having all these distractions. Start believing in yourself. Start taking some action, okay? Enough is enough. We're almost done with 2025. It's just a couple months away, we're in 2026. And you're still slacking. When I did 1,000 push-ups, I wasn't so proud of it after doing it. I was like, okay, cool. I think I could have done it less than an hour and 26 minutes. I think I could have done it in an hour, basically. If I really tried to speed it up, possibly an hour. But I didn't. I just wanted to see if I'm able to do it. That's it. And I managed to do it in an hour, 26 minutes. This isn't to flex that I did 1,000 push-ups. I'm trying to show you what's possible. I'm trying to show you that if I can do something, so can you, right? I'm 18 years old. In 10 years' time, man, you better wish that I become someone that I'm finally proud of. You better wish that I see you on top with me. You better wish that everything will be okay. Because once I finish my life, once my time has come, I want to be able to look up and talk to Jesus Himself, or God Himself, whatever you believe in, the universe. Let's go with that. I want to talk to Him, and I want to tell Him that I thank you. Thank you for putting all that stress and pressure and the obstacles that I face in my life every single day, because you're with me to handle it. And every single second I'm about to slip off, you come and tell me, man up and stop being a little baby. You tell me, no, we're not gonna do that, you're gonna do this. Oh, okay, got you. Thank you. I appreciate you. He's talking to you from within. It's only a matter of time where you start taking action, believing in yourself. I want you guys to be the best version of yourself, and I mean this, right? And if you're still watching this, I'm always rooting for you, because I believe in you. So best of luck. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.